You know the feeling, right? You spend hours, maybe even days, crafting what you think is the perfect blog post. You hit publish, you're so proud, and then nothing. Just crickets. It is probably one of the biggest frustrations for any creator, pouring your heart and soul into amazing content that just gets completely buried by search algorithms. But what if you could actually change that? If you feel like you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, guessing what Google or Naver wants to see this week, trust me, you are not alone. The algorithm changes are constant. The keyword research can feel like a total rabbit hole. It honestly can feel impossible to keep up. Okay, so let's really break this down. Most bloggers, probably most of us, operate over here on the left side. We guess topics based on trends or, just a gut feeling. And because of that, our visibility is basically a lottery. But the top-ranking pros? Yeah, they live over here on the right. Their approach is totally data-driven. It's systematic, and it consistently, almost predictably, puts them at the top. Today, we're going to unpack their exact recipe. Just imagine for a second having a repeatable formula, a kind of recipe where you could take the hidden DNA from your most successful posts, the stuff that's already worked, and use it to engineer new posts that are practically guaranteed to rank high and to rank fast. So, what's the secret ingredient that actually makes all this possible? Well, it's not just any old AI. It's an AI that has been specifically trained to become a perfect clone of you, your unique voice, your structure, your personality. And this right here is where things get really, really interesting. All right, let's get into the actual recipe. Step 1 is all about looking backward before we can move forward. We are going to go and mine your blog's existing data to find keywords that search engines have already decided they love seeing from you. In this quote on the slide, it really gets to the core of why this whole thing works. Think of it like this. When you consistently write about certain topics, search engines like Naver or Google start to see you as an authority. They essentially give you a VIP ticket, and they push your content to the front of the line whenever those subjects come up. This is the unfair advantage we're going to leverage. And the process itself is surprisingly simple. You just go into your Creator Analytics tool, set the date range to the last month or so, and export all of your top search terms. And I'm not talking about a dozen, we're talking about hundreds of them. Then you just copy that entire list and paste it into an AI tool that can analyze it for you. Now, check this out. Instead of you having to manually sift through hundreds of different phrases, the AI instantly tells you the core words that pop up over and over again. So for this blogger, you can see that terms like high one, resort, and worth visiting are their clear VIP keywords. These are the gold nuggets, the building blocks for our new post. Okay, now for the magic trick. We've got our VIP keywords. The next crucial step is to create that secret ingredient we talked about, a digital clone of your writing style. This is what makes sure the new content doesn't sound like a robot wrote it. It sounds exactly like you. So, here's the super important part. It's all about how we teach the AI. If you just copy and paste the plain text from one of your old posts, the AI misses all the good stuff, the photo placement, the line breaks, the paragraph structure. But if you copy the underlying HTML code, you're giving the AI the complete architectural blueprint of your unique writing style. And that blueprint creates the first half of your AI clone, which we call tone and manner. Think of it as the quantifiable technical data of your writing, your average sentence length, your specific vocabulary choices, even how you use punctuation. It's the technical skeleton of your voice. Then, based on all that technical tone and manner data, the AI builds out the second half of your clone, your persona. It literally deduces your personality, your level of expertise, and your values. Are you a funny, casual travel blogger, or maybe a serious, data-driven analyst? The AI figures this out and creates a complete personality profile for you. Okay, quick recap. We have our VIP keyword topic. We have our custom AI clone. Now it's time to put all of these ingredients together and generate a draft that is both totally data-driven and, most importantly, authentically you. But listen, there's a critical rule for this step. Garbage in, garbage out. You absolutely must instruct your AI to only use credible official sources for its research. We're talking official websites, established media outlets, and you have to specifically tell it to avoid getting information from other blogs or forums, which are often just full of outdated or, frankly, other AI-generated misinformation. So, let's assemble our recipe for success. First up, we add ingredient number 1, the topic, which is built around those VIP keywords we found back in step 1. This is our foundation for getting that high ranking. Next, we add ingredient number 2. We give the AI our 2 clone files, the persona file, which defines your personality, and the tone and manner file, which defines your writing structure. This is your voice. And finally, we add our last ingredient, the research material that the AI gathered only from those credible, official sources we talked about. This makes sure our content is accurate and trustworthy. With these 3 things, we are ready to create our draft. And now for the final step, the launch sequence. The AI has given us this amazing, high-quality draft written in our own voice. All that's left are just a few final touches to make absolutely sure it ranks the very moment we hit publish. And believe me, this part is incredibly fast. First, you take that completed draft and feed it back to an AI helper, asking it to generate the 30 most relevant SEO tags. Second, you use the most important of those tags to perfect your title. And finally, you ask the AI to write a short, powerful hook to stick right at the beginning of that title for maximum click-through rate. And the result of all this? Well, this is what it's all about. Using this exact process, a post on High-One Resort Autumn Travel hit the #1 search position in its category in less than 5 minutes after being published. No more guessing, no more waiting around for weeks, just instant results. So this all leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. We often think of AI as this generic, one-size-fits-all tool, right? But what if its most powerful use case is actually becoming a perfect digital copy of our own unique creativity? It really seems like the future of content might not be about replacing writers, but about cloning them.